Those are done. That one. Can I do that one? Yep. That's finished for the moment. That's finished for the moment. That's finished for the moment. Good. Alright. Used up a lot of stuff, but that's okay. Because I'll be able to do more scanning or whatever else. That's that's using up most of my initial advantage. But that's okay. Oh, nice. It's got a nice view of the core right there. Alright. Time to talk to Morden about some stuff.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Of course. Plague on Omega dealt with. Plenty of time to analyze collector intelligence. Impressive laboratory setup. Missed working for operations with a budget. AI in particular. Very helpful. Best setup I've seen since work with Special Tasks Group.
Is your assistant Daniel settling in all right?
Quite well. Safe and secure. Neighborhood mostly quiet with Plague gone. Left him the security mechs just in case. Can't be too careful. Also tired of mechs. Noisy. Never used them in STG.
You said you were in the Special Tasks Group. What kind of research were you doing?
Not simply research. Several recon missions. Covert, high risk, served under young captain named Kirahi.
Oh, I know
Studied
Kirahi.
Krogan genophage, took water, tissue samples from Krogan colonies.
I worked with an STG captain named Kirahi. His team helped me destroy Saren's cloning facility on Vermeer.
Heard he was part of that. Jury-rigged explosive. Always got job done with limited resources. Good captain. Bit of a cloaca, though. Loved his speeches. Hold the line. Personally prefer to get job done and go home.
His speech was ridiculous.
Probably military bravado, jargon, chest pounding. No offense.
Why would STG study the genophage?
Krogan rebellion's bloody, dangerous, nearly as bad as Rachni attacks. All species evolve, adapt, mutate. If genophage weakens, need to be prepared.
What was the STG preparing to do?
Military schematics for likely Krogan population growth, political scenarios for attack points. Genophage reduced Krogan numbers. Species aggression unchecked, population explosion would be disastrous. STG helped check Krogan rebellions. Needed to be ready to do the same. Simple recon, nothing to worry about.
By the way, that's reason number 658, why you might have wanted to look into their aggression and figure out a way to reduce that rather than keeping them from being able to reproduce. This is like reason number 758 that the genophage was dumb.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Bioweapon designed by Solarian science team. Deployed by Turians against Krogans to end Krogan rebellions more than 1,000 years ago. Affects every cell of Krogan body. Commonly and incorrectly considered a sterility plague. Actually adjusts viable fertility rates to compensate for high Krogan birth rate. Stabilizes to pre-industrial population growth levels.
That's interesting. Stabilizes to pre-industrial population growth levels. So it actually doesn't keep them. It doesn't cause them to die. It just reduces them. That's interesting. Still wrong, but...
Nice talking with you, Morden.
Should get back to work. Need to study. So much data. Here if you need me. Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Later, better. Think I've cured Joker's condition. Simple treatment would... No. Would cause liver failure. Never mind. Start from scratch. Anything else?
That's funny. Ooh, upgrades.
Any ideas on other ways to prepare for the collectors?
Ideas, yes. Expensive, but possibly valuable. Can show you.
Like... Okay, these are things that I don't have. Oh wait, let's see. Needs more iridium. Needs more iridium. Okay. Emergency shielding. That looks useful. Wow, I'm definitely going to need some more equipment. I'm going to need me some resources. Morden Omni-Tool. Alright.
Shepard, how can I help?
Any ideas on other ways to prepare for the collectors?
Yep. You're right,
Sorry,
Brahms.
I've done what I can. Focusing on studying collector tech now.
Is the lab working well for you?
Quite satisfactory. Found a few surveillance bugs. Destroyed most of them. Returned expensive one to Miranda. Nothing unexpected. Just need more samples. More collector data.
That's funny.
Tissue samples. Anything you can get, I can use. Find new tech.
Are there any medical concerns I should be aware of on the team?
Cerberus personnel in excellent condition. No squad concerns to report. Always some matters, but nothing affecting immediate mission.
Have you got a minute to talk?
Not now. Working on collector data. Have ruled out artificially intelligent virus. Unless it's very intelligent. And toying with me. Tests. Anything else?
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
Alright. Good. Yeah, so I'm going to need to get some scanning done pretty soon, I think. Alright. Okay, that's the other way into the lab. Excellent. Alright, let's talk to, actually...
I heard about Ferris Fields. Any news on your brother?
He's gone. They're all gone. But we'll get them back.
Shepard and Lawson are on it. We'll get your brother back. And make sure the collectors pay for taking him.
Yeah, absolutely. Alright, let me talk to, Kelly Chambers. See how the crew is doing, and see how she's doing. And then we're going to talk to Joker, and I got to talk to some other crew members before I start doing the scanning business.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Okay. Take care of Garrus, huh? From Nala Butler. Commander Shepard. My husband was one of the men serving on Garrus's team. I don't know how much Garrus talked to you about what happened. I don't know the specifics myself, only that my husband died in a trap set by those bastard gangs. I know Garrus blames himself. He took every shot fired at his squad as a failure on his part, and it was clear when he sent me the message about my husband that he thinks it was his fault. My husband would never have wanted that. He was proud of the work that he did on Garrus's squad. He was taking back Omega from the gangs. He died fighting with honor. I miss him. God, I'd give anything to get him back, but whatever happened there wasn't Garrus's fault. You're his commander now. Please, if you can, help him stop blaming himself, and please don't tell him that I sent you this. Thank you. Nala Butler. Alright, facial healing of your facial scars. From Chief Medical Officer Chakwas. Commander, I have done further investigation regarding your facial scarring, and the old adage of mind over matter holds true. Negative attitudes and aggressive acts create adverse reactions with your cybernetic implants, while peaceful thoughts and compassionate actions promote healing. If you maintain a positive outlook, I believe your facial scarring will heal on its own. Otherwise, there is surgical equipment we could use to insulate your cybernetic implants and accelerate your healing regardless of your mental outlook. I've updated plans for the new medical equipment to your research terminal in the tech lab. Sincerely, Chakwas. That's interesting. Oh, man. In other words, exactly like what you do in Knights of the Old Republic, where you look worse the more you choose bad things. That's interesting. Alright, Medibay upgrade. I'm going to have to look at that in a second. First, I'm going to talk to Kelly. Hello, Kelly Chambers.
Morden's psych profile warned of hyper behavior, but he is like a hamster on coffee. He's going to be a very productive member of the team. Anyway, what's up?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Hamster on coffee. That's kind of a funny thought. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. Alright, I'm going to talk to Joker, then go back to the lab, and then I'll go talk to the other people on the team. Alright, Joker, what's up?
Commander.
I assume everything is going well up here?
It was until the thing started questioning my every move. It won't let anything slide.
You were deliberately falsifying maintenance reports, Mr. Moreau.
Not falsifying, tweaking. I always round up on task times. It makes us look good when we come in under.
Harmless self-promotion. Edie can ease off on that.
Very well, Shepard.
Yeah, go pout. I win.
Joker.
Right. No hard feelings. Good game.
So, how do you think
Good
we do?
game.
Well, if Normandy's not as ready as she could be, there's always more we could upgrade. And as for the crew, you'd have to ask a people person.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last, I would never say anything against Miranda and expect to survive the reprisal. Zaid is like you, but takes checks. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Oh, nice. Now I know what the heck that was. It's like, what the heck?
Minor spike in the primary core, compensating.
Awesome. Okay. I didn't know what that all was. Okay. I clicked it a couple times like, what is that?
Sometimes I get the urge to turn off the internal compensators and pull a crazy Ivan, you know?
Okay. I probably shouldn't be hearing that, so I'll just leave and, okay. Whoa, whoa. Right, that's my private terminal. Alright, we're gonna go to Tech Lab and check out that Medibay upgrade. Then I want to talk to the doctor. I want to check my, quarters. And, we'll see about whether the scanning is going to be necessary. Ship enhancements. Oh, whoa, God. Upgrades the Normandy's medical facilities with an advanced dermal regeneration unit. Using this unit will immediately and completely heal your scars. Further scarring will not occur regardless of the actions you take. 50,000 platinum. Jeez Louise. Alright, well. That's a long-term project. Loadout. Cannon. Alright, let's see. So we got the missile launcher seeking projectiles. Or the arc yeah, you know what? The arc projector is still awesome. I'm sorry. Okay, I already know about Garrus. Okay. Takes care of that. Alright, let's save it up and then talk to Mr. Personality here.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
If you want, Commander. Cerberus has ranks, but it's not the Alliance. No rules about fraternization. Your boat, your call. You want to get friendly with everyone? That's your business.
Relax, Jacob. I'm just interested in what makes you tick.
Anyone else said that, I'd walk away. Most Cerberus people try to play like the elusive man, hiding bullshit behind a smile. But you? I like what I've seen. I'll give you a shot. What do you want to know?
Anyone waiting for you back home?
Only child and no extended family. Never settled down. Didn't seem fair with this job. But you can't miss what you never had.
You seem okay with taking a risk on me. Why?
Soldiers like us know how important trust is to the crew. I'm not used to seeing it on a Cerberus ship. Definitely not from people they put in command. But you focus on more than the job. A threat this big, you can't just throw people at it blind. They need inspiration.
There's a lot riding on this, but we can't give up everything.
Not always a choice we get to make. Good to try, though. I gave it my best back in the Alliance. Got labeled a troublemaker. They were always on the lookout for disruptive types. Cerberus isn't any better. They just put more effort into hiding how much they spy on you.
Let them watch. We're not hiding anything.
Wouldn't matter if we were. It's not like they can reel us in. We're handling this, whether they like it or not. Anyway, I should get back to prep. Nice talking to you, Shepard. Let's do it again sometime.
I talk to him and then he gives me the brush off next.
Commander, can I help you with something?
That first.
Any thoughts on how to prepare against the Collectors?
They spec'd this ship to the original Normandy, but you were there. The Collectors cut her like butter. This armor just isn't top of the line anymore. People will die if we don't upgrade. Alliance had some new toys in secret dev before I left. I could try and pull a few favors.
Ooh, like? Heavy ship armor. Ooh, I can do this now. The Asari-made Solaris armor upgrade is attached to the ship's superstructure. This will help the ship hold together if hit by a blast powerful enough to penetrate its shields. Hell yes. Hell yes, I want the Normandy. I was there, you damn right. No, Lego, not tonight. I'm going to be playing this. Mrs. Arv may be streaming tonight a little bit. Then I'm going to have some work I have to do later tonight. Over the next couple of weeks, streaming will be on and off depending on how things go. I've got midterms coming in tomorrow, starting in tomorrow, papers and things like that. So, and then I've got a lot of travel too. If anyone's out in Seattle, by the way, I'm going to be going to NorwestCon at the end of, let's see, is it 3 weeks? What's today? I think it's 3 weeks that I'm going to be there. So I'm going to be there, and then I'm going to be in Toronto, Canada, at the Ad Astra convention, doing panels and stuff like that as well, and that's going to be the week after that. So over the next few weeks, I will definitely be streaming, but it's going to be on and off, and so I will try to balance out Mass Effect with Forest of Doom, but not tonight, though. Today I want to focus a little bit on ME when I'm playing. Let's see.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
It's got more
Any
upgrades?
thoughts on how to prepare against the Collectors?
We've got the best armor available. The rest is outside my expertise, Commander.
Nice. That's what I like to see.
How are we doing, Jacob? What's your sense of the mission?
If Morden's modifications hold up, we've got a shot. If they don't, we're dead. Seems like that was always a strong possibility, though. Anything else, Commander?
What do you think of the state of the crew?
We don't have a full complement. We don't stand a chance without the right specialists on side. Anything else, Commander?
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Okay. Good. All right. Let's head down to... okay, so we talked to Joker, we talked to Jacob, we talked to Morden. Let's head downstairs then. Let's talk to Scotty. And see what he's got to say.
No messages for you, Commander.
All right, engineering first. I don't know. I modeled him after me at the time, so well, a little bit like me, without the scars.
Really threw off the gravimetric profiles, but engines are good to go. I rebalanced the Gilborn coefficients and adjusted the anterior intakes on the second-tier stabilizers.
Isn't tight.
I love it when you talk dirty. What can we do for you, Commander?
Carry on.
Will do, Commander. What can we do for you, Commander?
Carry on.
Will do,
I
Commander.
was talking to Daniels, but okay. Cool, alright. Okay, so they're all happy down in engineering. Yeah, that's delightful. So... let's head down below deck, see what else we can find, and then we're going to talk to, I'm going to go talk to Zaid about stuff. And I want to talk to Chakwas too. Oh, I forgot. Shoot, I forgot that Chakwas is around also. Actually, she may be on the crew quarters now that I think of it. The crew deck may be where the meta bay is, so I will go check that out. Might be on floor 3.
Access to life support is restricted.
Still nothing exciting going on in here.
The port observation deck is closed until needed.
How about I say I need it? How's that sound? These people are always talking about something.
Another colony's gone missing.
Yeah.
Ferris Fields, I heard. That's not far from New Canton. Did your family get back to Earth?
Not yet. My mother-in-law's given us grief. Operative Lawson assures me the transport team will physically drag them away if need be.
All I ever see from these people is them sitting at a table talking to each other. That's all I ever see. I never see them working. They're all just like, well, things are bad. And I'm like, well, you know how it can maybe not be so bad is if you actually did work. Yes, thank you, Edie. Alright, Yeah, there is the medical lab. Okay, good. I had not forgotten. Let's talk to Chakwas. Actually, wait. Examine the AI core. I can't get there, can I?
Access to the AI core is restricted.
Gee, it's funny. The largest run fantasy convention? Well, yeah, I'm gonna be. I have a busy convention schedule this year, starting in a couple of weeks. NorwestCon, Ad Astra, and so NorwestCon's in Seattle, Ad Astra's in Toronto. Then I get back from there. I have a month where I'm not doing anything. June, Origins in Columbus, Ohio. Then ReaderCon in Boston in July. Then Gen Con in Indianapolis in August. And WorldCon in San Antonio, also in August. And then World Fantasy, probably, not 100%, but probably in October. So busy, busy, busy. Zyron, what's up, man? How you been, dude?
Commander, I very much enjoyed sharing that ice brandy with you. But I hope I wasn't too unprofessional. Brandy goes straight to my head.
It's nice to see you let your hair down.
Guess I hadn't realized how much those feelings needed airing. But I didn't give you much of a chance to vent. So tell me now.
Good, man.
What do you think?
Everyone's depending on us. We won't let them down.
They just don't make them like you anymore, Shepard. Well, promise me we'll share a bottle every year. The next one is on me. How may I help you, Commander?
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Generic Shepard answer. It was fine, Doctor. I actually sort of like Dr. Chakwas. I like those little conversations. I like the fact that it doesn't immediately, oh, romance. Like, no, they're just hanging out, having a drink.
Another colony went missing. Ferris Fields.
Ferris Fields? Didn't Hadley have a brother stationed there?
Yeah, he's taking it pretty hard.
Okay. You.
How can I help you, Commander?
Do you have everything?
If you happen to find any of those
I won't take any
supplies-
more of your time.
Back to work.
Citadel, yeah, I know. I know all about that. Commander, Doctor, Commander, Doctor, Doctor, Commander. Commander, Doctor. Alright. Time to chat with Garrus, who I would have taken if I wasn't worried about getting the plague.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Have you got any upgrade ideas for the Normandy's weapon systems?
A few, yeah. Here, take a look.
Ooh. Ooh, wow. Thanix magnetic hydrodynamic cannon. Now installed on the Normandy. Powerful enough to destroy a collector ship. Yeah, I've got to go. I have got to go do me some scanning.
Let me know when you've got the materials for me to upgrade our guns.
Gotta work on it.
Have the Cerberus crewmen given you
I
any
think
trouble?
being parted. Don't worry, Commander. We're all working together.
What can you tell me about
Looks
the
like
Normandy?
Cerberus upgraded what the ship carried before. I still don't like our chances against a collector ship, though.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
Okay. So I got a lot of scanning I gotta do. Alright, so that takes care of him. I took care of the med bay. Let's see. Time to chat with Miranda. Do our usual scan, make sure everything is okay in Miranda's office. Just making sure that everything is okay. And now, alright. Okay, Miranda.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
Have you got any ideas for potential upgrades we could make?
A few ideas, yeah. Here, take a look.
What do you mean by living people? Oh, advanced mineral scanner. Speed up the planet scan. That's what we need. I need to go find iridium pronto and get something to increase mineral scanning. That will let me do enough scanning so I can get this other stuff. Oh, man.
Whenever you have the time and resources, let me know.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
Definitely have to do that. Alright. Okay, who else is left? Oh, Zaid. Zaid, and I have to go to my own cabin, too. Did I miss? Oh. I did miss the deck. I thought there was somebody else down here. Alright, my bad. Exactly. Oh, I see. That's cool. Mm-hmm.
Hey, don't touch. That rifle's older than you are. I call her Jessie. That's my lucky
I already know
charm.
about this.
More men have been killed with that gun than died in the Skillian Blitz. The day I laid her to rest was the saddest day of my life. I give up every weapon I own for one more mission with that shitty old rifle.
I know, dude.
This mission takes me back. Get a knife stuck in the right way, and you can pull that plate right off a Krogan's head. It's the best way to get a Krogan to talk. The threat of it drives them mad. Me and a buddy were hired to take out this one guy, Matthias, I think. Hell, I forget. Turns out it was a trap. We got jumped by a hit squad. 2 Batarians, a Krogan, and a Hanar. Damn jellyfish nearly choked me to death. Wore a neck brace for weeks to cover that up. Haven't underestimated a Hanar since. I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard. I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
Now my usual garbage compacting, which I have no idea what this does still. I assume there's going to be some point in the game where this makes a difference. Anyway. Okay, right. So, talk to Zaid.
Beauty, isn't it? Pried that off the Krogan warlord, Kazar. Used to run the blood
Yeah, goodbye.
of Omega about 17 years ago.
Yeah, I don't care.
Wasn't even a job. The guy just thought he'd hijack a freighter I was hitchhiking on.
Running away! He's still talking. I'm like, yeah, I'm going up to my cabin. Alright, time to look at my cabin. Right, I already did that. Mm-hmm. Medal of Honor. Alright, missing in action. Save my crew from overwhelming attack. Return to active duty. What else have I got? Highly trained. Powerful. Fashionista. Scientist. Technician. Scholar. Prospector. Oh, I'm closing in on 9 more before I get Headhunter. The Professor. The Archangel. Okay. Alright, getting there. Alright, I'm going to check out this. Let's customize gear. Right, as usual, blood armor is still awesome. And as usual, I continue not to understand why anyone would ever choose this outfit. Okay. Alright, let's go to the Combat Information Center. Time to go look around. Let's take a look at what we got. First of all, Codex. Yes, we do have some Codex stuff.
Asari-made Solaris armor can resist even the tremendous heat and kinetic energy of starship weapons. The armor is nearly unsurpassed in strength because its central material, carbon nanotube sheets woven with diamond chemical vapor deposition, are crushed by mass effect fields into super dense layers able to withstand extreme temperatures. That process also compensates for diamond's brittleness. Diamond armor itself has 2 limiting disadvantages. First, while nanotubes and CVD diamond construction has become cheaper in recent years, it remains prohibitively expensive to coat starships.
Coating it in
or
diamond
aircraft
is
larger
expensive,
than
huh?
fighters
What a
in
shock.
Solaris material. Second, armor must be attached to the ship's superstructure. so shock waves from massive firepower can still destroy the metals beneath the armor itself. A popular misconception holds that the diamond composition of Solaris armor gives it its sparkle.
All about the bling.
In fact, atmospheric nitrogen impurities during the super-hot forging process give the armor its metallic gray or yellow sheen.
Interesting. Okay.
Medigel, based on existing technology, the ML-77 is a rapid-fire missile launcher using seeking projectiles. Each projectile features a friend or foe recognition system, ensuring it will find a hostile target even if the user's aim is not completely accurate. The weapon excels at taking out snipers and other entrenched enemies in dense urban environments. This makes it popular with mercenary groups, particularly the Blue Suns mercenary band. Missile launchers have been appearing with increasing frequency in the terminal
Welcome back,
system,
man.
but their point
Insomnia.
of manufacture is
Oh no.
unknown. Legal duplication of missile launchers is difficult due to Fabrication Rights Management, FRM, technology.
The little joke for DRM, I wonder. Okay. Alright, well you got back in time. Got back just in time for some really exciting stuff. And that is, how much gold do I have? How much gold? How much money do I have? 44,000. Oh, I need 6,000 more credits. Shoot, alright. I've got to do some scanning. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Alright. Scanning time. All right. All right. Well, I have to do some side missions here too, but I've got to get some scanning done. So, all right, scanning fun. Let's see, where to go first? Where to go first? Let's do Amada, and when I'm done, I'll explore the crash site. Alright, what do we got? Angea. Angea is a typical ammonia methane ice giant. Traces of chlorine in the atmosphere give it a distinct green tint. Penetrating scans have revealed large numbers of hollow, unpowered objects with dimensions of 3.14 by 12.56 by 28.26 meters circulating in the equatorial cloud bands. These objects appear to have sails or wings attached, allowing them to be borne aloft by Angea's winds. While they are too deep to be reached for study, popular conjecture in xenoarchaeological circles holds they are coffins of an ancient race who laid their dead to rest in the gas giant. That's really cool. Oh, wow, gee. That's rough, man. That's rough, but I'm glad that you're able to spend that time with your mom. That's important, too. Yeah, agreed. Alright, here we go.
Drove away. Launching probe.
Oh, poor. Okay. I'll do a quick once over then. Hey, puzzle. Yeah, I totally agree. It really is cool, that interface. Sorry, puzzle. But I got all this cool stuff that I could get. I can't help it. So much cool stuff. I'll try to make it entertaining. While I'm doing this, we can always chat, you know? That's the beauty of chat, is that you can, you know, chat. Alright, let's try to hit this. Let's do this systematically if we can. Let's go here next. Ainjana is a hot, beautiful, and deadly world covered with the debris of ancient starships. Approximately 127,000 years ago, a series of battles were fought over it by two organic species, the Thoyan and the Insananan. I know, you learn something new every day, right? Although no records of the conflict remain, most historians agree that both races wanted to colonize Aingana and neither were willing to share. The two lost hundreds of ships in a series of battles over Aingana and its moon, Baraya. Many of these were eventually pulled in by the planet's gravity well. Yeah, I can imagine, puzzle. I imagine it'd be a lot easier doing it this way. The Mass Effect drive cores of these ships broke apart, dumping refined element zero over large stretches of landscape. This poisoned the environment and a wave of extinctions followed. Many of the animal species that remained showed a tendency to develop biotic powers. As the ecology of Aingana is energetic and aggressive, this makes colonization a deadly peril. Interesting. Alright, let's get it on. Ooh, wow.
Launching probe.
Inam, who may still be here, I don't know if he is, but the other day he was doing this, and he was basically calling it his chill cast. He was just sitting around scanning planets and talking with people. So that's what he was doing. So I will take that advantage. Whoa! Check it out.
Probe away.
Yeah. Whoa.
Launching probe.
I'm just gonna go through a bunch of them, G. I mean, I guess I should, but I feel like, you know, as long as I don't make the whole game about nothing but scanning, and I do it periodically like this, I do want to get a bunch of the items. I mean, like, that's just common sense. That's just good RPG sense. But, you know.
Probe launched.
Yeah, well, I believe it.
Launching probe.
Yeah, I think I do actually need that.
Probe away.
Yeah! You can now afford the Thanix Cannon Research Project, except that what I really want to get, I want to get the Iridium, because that will do the mineral scanning thing, so if I can get the Iridium... Ooh, a lot of element zero. If I can get the Iridium, that will let me get the mineral scanning thing, and that will speed up mineral scanning considerably.
Projects. Element Zero is used for bioamp and omni-tool upgrades, which allow squad members who have biotic and tech powers to be much more effective.
Okay.
Probe launched.
Yeah, I hear Sanji. Well, hopefully, like I say, hopefully I'll be able to, ooh. Wow, a lot of element zero on this planet. Hopefully I'll get enough that I can get that mineral scanner. I'm going to do that first. That'll speed things up, and then I can get some of these other things. Because obviously this ship is going to need to be upgraded, because I'm sure we're going to have run-ins with the collectors. I do not doubt that will occur.
Probe away.
Yeah, I hear you. I assumed that would be the case, so I will continue to keep that in mind.
Probe launched.
Okay. Alright, there's Angana. Let's, what do we got here? Karora. Karora is essentially a great rock in space, tidally locked to Amata. Its only notable feature is a chain of craters stretching across the northern hemisphere, thought to be the result of impacts by a swarm of meteors. Karora's low density suggests it contains no mineral wealth beyond common light metals. It maintains a tenuous atmosphere of krypton and xenon. Well, the interesting thing about the achievement, I mean, I don't care about achievements, but I do care about them to the extent that they create something for the game. So, if they're creating something for the game, that's, you know, that helps me in the game, then yes. You know, iridium, yes. Need iridium.
Probe away.
Keep that iridium coming. Yeah, exactly. Like this, the achievement stuff is, most of the achievement stuff I don't care about at all. But, to the extent, as Ned said, to the extent that it does things, like beneficial things for the game, then that's a whole different matter.
Launching probe.
It's interesting to hear that people talk about the differences between this and the Mako and whether they preferred what this was doing or whether they preferred the Mako from Mass Effect 1. And I think I probably preferred the Mako from Mass Effect 1, but I don't know, I guess I would have liked some combination of this and the Mako, because it's not like the Mako was tons of fun either. I mean, the Mako is kind of cool in a sort of conceptual way, but not in terms of how it was actually managed. Whoops. My mistake. Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, but remember though, Brahms, like, I have to say that, like, yeah, gee, exactly, stuff that's related to the game. But remember though, I mean, I do like having a sense of scope. I mean, I like having a sense that there's a whole world out there. I like the interplanetary stuff. I'm a Star Trek guy. So, I mean, as you guys know, I like fantasy more than science fiction, but to the extent I do like science fiction, I like the Star Trek exploratory aspect. So anything that kind of imitates that is good. If it just becomes a big rail shooter where I'm basically like, you know, tactical squad mission, I'm not sure that I'm totally on board with that either, so. Orbiting closest to the F-class star Amata, Takan is a blistering sun-blasted hell. Neither its carbon dioxide atmosphere nor its weak magnetic field provides any protection from the star's harsh radiation. Fortunately, Takan has few significant resources, and it's only notable for an unusual purple desert in the southern hemisphere, thought to be the result of eroded spessarite.
Away.
Oh, yeah, no, I know, Brahms. No, I know, I wasn't saying you were saying that about me, but I just meant that, like, I'm with you guys about I don't like repetitive grinding stuff. I don't like that, per se, but I do like the sense of exploration. So it's like, I wish the powers that be could figure out how to do all that.
Probe away. Launching probe.
Okay. 80%. Now, does that 80% mean that there's still more to be found here? Is that what that 80% means?
Anomaly detected.
Alkera's crust is composed of carbon and water ice. While low density, its large size allows it to retain a thick atmosphere of methane and ammonia. It is believed that if Alkera had acquired a bit more mass when the Amata star system formed, it would have formed the core of a second outer system gas giant. Alkera has 3 moons: Uluru, Wangina, and Bayan. Oh, alright. Rich, look at that.
Launching probe.
Check out that anomaly in a minute.
Probe launched.
I'm gonna finish getting rid of the rest of the stuff on the planet, and then I'll check it out. I know the Normandy's on here someplace.
Probe launched.
Hopefully I can do it where I don't have to go run get more probes.
Probe away.
Got tons of palladium. Still need 5,000 more iridium to get that mineral scanning improvement. Whoa, yes!
Probe away.
Oh, nice. That's what I'm talking about. I need another one of those. A few more of those, please.
Probe launched.
3 probes left. Wow, there's a lot on this planet.
Probe launched.
All right, let me go find what this
Launching probe. I have found something.
Scans confirm the wreckage of SSV Normandy on the planet's surface. No life signs or mechanical activity detected. Stable landing zones located amid the crash site. All right, let's head down. Give you guys a little bit of a break from the scanning. Time to go find out what happened when the Normandy crashed. I know. I love that sound, Certifi. I love it. Okay, I gotta explore. Explore the crash site. Locate a suitable place for the Normandy monument. Recover any sign of the 20 lost crew members. Okay. Let's save it first. Lutzi Normandy. I know, right? Of course, we don't have a map, because why would we have a map? Oh, a dog tag? That must be the 20, I assume. One of the 20. Yep. Rosamund Draven. I'm gonna place the monument after I get the dog tags. Talitha Draven. Talitha Draven, is she the sister of the one who died? I saw that dog tag to the left. Oh, the old days. Huh. That's interesting. I think it's one of the advantages of playing this back-to-back with the other game is that you remember all the stuff you were doing in ME1, you know? And so kind of makes it feel more real when you see what just happened. Caroline Granado. Hey Fire, it's awesome, man. It's good stuff. How are you? Mandira Rahman. The element 0 must be over there. Carlton Tux. I wonder where the heck that refined element 0 is. Oh, the Mako. Oh, the Mako. I was just talking about the Mako. Alright, well. I'll get there eventually. It's kind of eerie collecting these things. Jamin Bakari. Yeah, I think I've got like 11 or 12 hours of Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect 1, I don't know how many hours. I think I had ended up with 50 hours on the game, but not, I played it on the disc version, you know, so I didn't have any Steam access to it. I saw something up there to get. Oh, Firemaster changing up the color on me. N7 helmet. Shepard's lost N7 helmet was recovered. Okay. Wow. Yep, the old days. Addison Chase. Blah blah blah. Spoke to the commander about this. I corrupt all these damned aliens above the Alliance's most advanced ship. I just don't trust them as that damned Asari and Aquarian. What does Shepard think this is, a zoo? Oh, that's charming. Oh, Navigator Presley. And you were such a delightful chap. Recover the Aquarian. Seems that she's on some kind of pilgrimage trying to improve the lot of her home ship. I can understand that. I babysit my children or anything, but if she has to be on board, I suppose it's not too bad. For a while now, I'm taking a look back at past entries in this journal. I blah blah blah, how blind I was at the time. Yeah, thanks, Fire. I came on this ship firmly believing humanity was on its own in the galaxy. Shepard brought all these aliens on board, and there's no way we could have accomplished what we did without them. I'm proud to say everyone would die for any member of this crew, regardless of what world they were born on. Oh. So he saw his way past his ignorance. Yeah. Interesting. I kind of like the feel of this mission as this kind of quiet, you know, contemplative mission. Like there's not, I mean, I don't know, maybe there's going to be a whole bunch of like firefighting, but okay, the tough moment, the Mako. Let's get this dog tag first. Harvey Gladstone. Silas Crosby. Yep. Finally, even the Mako couldn't get off it. Where is this refined element 0? Amina Waberi. There we go. There we go. Okay. Wow. It probably does, I know. You can't stop the Mako. That's a good point. Marcus Greco. Ooh, there's more stuff down there. So I gotta get around there. Getting there. I got the helmet. I got 13 out of 20. 7 more dog tags to get, and I can place the monument. I also like the fact that it's just Shepard. Like, his team isn't with him. It's just him, like, basically trying to come to terms with everything. Robert Falawa. Oh, 12 out of 20. For some reason, I thought I had 13 out of 20. A lot of dog tags and crates. Raymond Tanaka. Huh. Wow. That's your TV. That's funny. Yeah. Okay. They just call it that for fun. They're like, let's call this refined element 0. Let's call this raw element 0, but it's all element 0. I could have gone down there the whole time. There is a dog tag down there. I thought I saw one there the first time. Gurmeen Barrett. Okay, 6 left to go. Exactly. But wait, how do we confuse Arv? Yeah, I'm sure that was top on their mind, Firemaster. Hector Emerson. I'm sure right on the top of their mind was, how do we confuse Arvan? He's not easily confused. Well, let's start throwing around some element 0 and pretending that's refined. Brilliant. Never know what hit him. I'm gonna go up there in a minute. Just grab this dog tag over here. Monica Negulesco, I believe. Okay. Mm-hmm. Orden Laflamme. 17 out of 20. Man, this ship was really messed up when it hit the ground. Alright. Three left. I know, right, Fire? Helen M. Lowe. I like it, though. It kind of fits the mood. Okay. 2 left. There's one of them. Yeah, Caden. Wish I could... No, I mean, I'm sorry that he didn't make it, but... He was like my least favorite character from ME1. Alexei Dubyansky. Okay. 1 tag left. Uh-oh. It's the famous you get to the end and you missed one thing obvious, then you have to retrace your steps and you don't know where to go. It's those sounds like the creaking inside, whatever. Okay. 1 dog tag, it's all I need. Oh, did I see it? No, it's element 0, and I think I already got that one. Was he really? Oh God, Fire. You know what? I'm so embarrassed because I loved Knights of the Old Republic, but I played it like 7 years ago or something. There it is. Nice. Which one was Karth? Was he the bounty hunter? Which one was Karth? Got it. Abhishek Pakti, 20 of 20. Okay. Here we go. Oh, that's right, that's right. I want to get the right shot of this. There we go. Yeah, he just used his Omni tool to materialize it. That's what he's all about. Alright, I think I've done everything I needed to do here. I think I was just supposed to find the, yeah, locate a suitable place. Alright. Alright, the Normandy. Okay. That's kind of a cool mission. I like that, even though there was nothing to it, but I still thought it was kind of cool. Monuments in place, the last resting place at the SSV Normandy on Alcara. Families of all missing crew members have been notified of their ultimate sacrifice. Shepard's lost N7 helmet was recovered. 200 experience, 3750 credits, 350 element 0. Okay. Yeah, Shep's actually the doctor. I'm sure he is. Okay, let's save that. Hang on a second. Not this part. Hi guys, sorry about that. So my daughter is here.
My name is Senevine.
Yes, her name is Senevine, and she's so she's gonna be.
Looks like the same thing.
I know it's like Mass Effect 1, except that she only saw a little bit of it and it was scary. But this one is just scanning planets, and as people here can attest, that is not scary. So we are gonna scan a little bit more. So Zyron says hello. Let's see, I gotta go back to, where was I? Alcara I gotta get back to because there's still a little bit left. Come on with these 2 probes. So we're scanning a planet for minerals. Yeah. You see those things here? The element 0, those things, see? So when I move the mouse over here, and then you see that little white line, when it goes higher somewhere, it means that there's something there, and then I shoot a probe, and then the probe collects what's there for the ship. Hi, Ned.
Oh, look.
Oh, hey, Fire. Yeah, you see it? Yeah. You see some things? Okay, let's see if we can find the right kind. Okay, that looks like a big one, right?
Probe launched.
Actually, I'll unplug the headphones. Here, let me see.
There's nothing. There's nothing. Look.
Well, there's nothing at the moment because I released my mouse button. I'm going to turn on...
You don't have to use here. You don't have to use those.
Okay, there we go.
This is a nice music.
You like this music? Yeah, I figured this wouldn't be scary for you. I'm just looking for... I've only got 1 probe left. Oh, I have no probes. Oh, sugar. Gotta go get more probes.
What happened?
Well, I ran out of probes, so I have to go get more probes. Probes are things that you use to collect material from the planet. So now I need to go fly and get some more probes so I can do that. So I have to go out of the system.
Fuel at 1/2 capacity.
Okay, 5 probes. I need 50,000 credits too, but 1 step at a time. Alright. There we go. Alright, now we can fly back to Mata, because I want a Mata wrapped up. Okay. We're gonna go to... where is it? Okay, I can get the rest of the stuff on that planet. Okay. It says moderate, so... there's some left, yeah, but when it goes down to... when it says poor, that means that it doesn't have a whole lot left, and then we won't bother to spend time on the rest of it. We're just trying to collect the rest of what's left. Need a bigger swell than that. Oh. Maybe. See that thing on the right?
Launching probe.
Okay. Oh, another one. There's a lot there.
Probe launched.
This one? Like up top? Oh, like that? Those are those are where I already put probes. Yeah, so I already put probes there. That's what those flags are for. Yeah, I bought some more. So now I'm going to see if I can find whatever's left. Ooh, look at that.
Probe launched.
Now we're at poor. Good, so that means that the planet doesn't have a whole lot left. So now that we've taken everything the planet has to offer. No. So now we're going to head out of there. No, we're not going to head to the sun. Well, that's a different sun. That's the sun of a different galaxy. Okay. Well, there's a bunch of different ones, though. Mega Nebula. Well, let me actually see what my journal says about other quests I can do. So, Hourglass Nebula, Faryar system, smuggling depot. Sounds like a plan. Okay. Faryar system it is. I'm gonna go to the Faryar system and I'll show you where they are. Hey, Salonis. Oh wait, no, not the Faithar system.
Only half our fuel remains.
Wait a second. Because this is the one we were aiming for. Okay. Wow, small little system. First of all, we have this. What is this one? Okay, it says Dorgal. The surface of Dorgal is an ethane-soaked mush. The planet hovers near the boiling part of the hydrocarbon and supports a diverse, if simple and slow-moving carbon-based ecology. The planet's gravity is strong enough to retain an atmosphere of molecular nitrogen and carbon monoxide, but the methane that dominated billions of years ago has long since been lost. Ooh, rich, it says. That means there's a lot there. Let's see what we got. It looks like, yeah, we'll see if we can get it. We'll do better than that. There we go, maybe. Ah.
Launching probe.
There it is. 14338, just a few more to get that mineral scanner upgrade, chat. Another 700. Oh, look at that. What do you...
Probe away.
Yeah, I did. I put another one down. Yeah, that's right. Mm-hmm. That's a big one.
Probe away.
I need to go into business as a palladium merchant. Probe away means that it's sending a probe to the planet to collect the resources. That's what it means. Whoa. Look at that.
Probe away.
Lots of platinum. Now we're down to moderate. Come on, another 700 iridium. That was a lot. Yeah, it sure was. 700 more iridium. Oh, yes. Yes! Yes, iridium!
Probe launched.
Victory! M622 Avalanche Research Project. Alright, let me finish up researching on here.
Probe launched.
I'm going to improve this mineral scanner. Sure. Here, hold on, let me move this. You want to take the chair? Bring out the folding chair? Very pleased, very pleased. I'm very pleased that I got the stuff I need to make my, to upgrade my mineral scanner.
Probe launched.
Alright. Pour, perfect. Alright, we're gonna go run an upgrade.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
What's the message? Let's see. Oh. From the Omega Clinic desk. Well, I'm going to read it. Commander, I wanted to thank you again for saving me from those Batarians. I thought I'd seen the worst of people's anger and fear at Dr. Solis' clinic. I had no idea how much anger his work was keeping in check, how bad it really was. If not for you, I'd be gone. Thank you. The clinic is doing well. You got rid of most of the plague. Thanks, honey. And I've been able to handle the rest without too much trouble. The Blue Suns keep offering to take over security here. I keep the mechs powered on. I won't make the same mistake twice. Thanks, Daniel. That's good. He was an assistant to a scientist who helped people. He runs a hospital. From Admiral Hackett, the Alliance was grateful to receive the information you found at the Normandy's crash site, and we've sent it out to the affected families. By finding those dog tags, you provided peace of mind for a lot of people, Commander. I thank you on their behalf. Well, I do what I can. Alright, now it's time to go upgrade our ship. So to do that, I'm going to go to the lab, which is right through here. The lab is where there's a bunch of upgrades, where I can upgrade my ship. Ship enhancements. Mineral scanner upgrade right here. Here we go. Yes. And also, there's something else too. Yeah, I'm looking for it. Is it? I have this image. It's going to be a circle, Neto, and it's going to do like the whole planet. That's the image I have. Okay, obviously we're going to get the Thanix cannon. Oh, wait a minute. No, you know what? I'll do that Medibay upgrade, but I want to be able to deal with the Turians. No, that's too bad. Yeah, I am. Yeah, my daughter is watching me play too. Her name is Senevine. She's eating strawberries. And my wife just brought up a plate of food for me too.
I'm eating your last one.
You're eating the last set. I know you're eating the last strawberry. So wait, you don't think the cannon net? Because the thing is, I was thinking I could hold on for the Medibay upgrade. Yeah, but... Well, what do you mean not important yet? But yeah, but I mean like... I can do it later? Yeah, but the problem is now, like, it's on my mind right now. Okay, let me see what else there is. Maybe I'll do that first. Oh, that's just a picture of, that's not anyone in particular. That's a picture of the armor. I mean, is there anything that hurts me in doing it now, Net? Why would I not be able to do it now? Is it just that it's gonna, like, is it gonna mess me up for doing other things? Is that the idea? Because the only other thing I would get is this medbay upgrade. I am gonna get that, but the thing is, it's just was supposed to immediately and completely heal me, and I'm already gonna be doing Paragon, so... Incidentally, chat, I'm eating some baked ziti and some delicious meatloaf. I'm listening. Well... Well, I mean, honestly, Net, in that case, I would have, without spoil, I mean, if I didn't have somebody advising me, I would have gotten this. Yeah, but, I know, but, like, right, yeah. But I feel like I would have gotten it anyway, and I'm going to be able to scan for more elements. I mean, I'll go and do what I need to do. You know, but all right, Ned, just for you. All right, at least I got that mineral scanning thing, which is awesome. Okay, let's see what it says. The Argus provides a qualitative leap in planetary surface imaging. Let's see. A proprietary technology of the Android Group, an R&D laboratory reportedly owned by Cerberus. This upgrade for Normandy's sensory array delivers superior long-range topographical scanning resolution and rendering speed. By deploying an orbital multi-static grid of 100 radar-emitting microsatellites, the Argus quickly delivers a global digital elevation model at 15 meters per pixel resolution, vastly outclassing the Normandy's previous scanner peak performance of 27 mpp. Such imaging quality provides superior defensive intelligence and at a speed warranted by the danger of combat. At slower scanning and rendering speed, the Argus can resolve down to an astonishing 0.001 mpp, 1 millimeter per pixel, ideal for geological... No, that's cool, Net. That's alright, man. Thanks. I appreciate it. Ideal for geological, biological prospecting, archaeological research, long-term security surveillance. By employing such a massive multi-static grid of nearly untraceable micro-emitters, the resilient Argus is virtually invulnerable to electronic countermeasures. Spherical geometry of the Argus grid also allows superior cross-sectioning of targets. Should she bring things up, or what? Oh, I see. See? Alright. No, let's check out the paces on this new scanner. Whoa, boy. No, enter system. Thank you. That's adorable. What about Korar? I know, right? Korar is a small, lifeless rock blessed with significant deposits of thorium used in radiation shielding and the manufacture of space frame alloys. A small population of miners eke out an existence on the surface, selling their ore at Lorak and praying that the intermittent raids by the Terminus pirate clans will pass their homestead by. There have been no children born on Korar since the infamous pirate raid of 2047. Every child on the planet was rounded up and taken as a slave. Any couple finding itself pregnant preemptively moves off-world. Oh, that's delightful. Okay. I know it's not good. Alright, let's see what the... Oh, that's a lot more scanning.
Probe launched.
Bigger mineral scanner.
Probe away.
Always, Inam. Always, my friend. I just got the mineral scanner, Inam. I'm really excited. I was like, yes. Also, my daughter, my 5-year-old, is watching me play, so that high voice you hear in the background is not mine. Oh, look at all that iridium. See that, Cinnamon?
Launching probe.
Wow, that thing is not yours weird? Hey, how you doing, Laporce? Don't understand what you mean, but...
Launching probe.
No, they call it a lifeless rock, but it's actually a planet. Although there's not a lot of people on this planet. It's just mostly a place where they do mining and stuff like that for different minerals. Like I'm doing with my ship.
Probe launched.
Oh, the voice in the background. Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, the high voice you may hear in the background asking questions that's my daughter. My normal voice is what you hear right now. The faint young lady voice. We're talking about you. Do you have a faint young lady voice in you? Yes. Yes, I do.
Probe away.
Oh. Why does she say over and over again, probe away? I don't know. I guess that's what she's supposed to do. The ship's supposed to let you know that it's doing what you told it to do.
Launching probe.
She is. She's an amazing... You want to land on the planet? Oh yeah, I don't think there's any way to land on it though, hon. This one is you just scan from the outside. Yeah, I'm biased but I think she's a pretty spectacular kid. But I'm biased. Ooh, look at that.
Probe away.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Nedouin, man, go try to get some sleep, man. Insomnia is not a delightful thing.
Anomaly detected.
Oh, there's an anomaly. Lorak is an extremely rare example. Yeah, Lego, this is my daughter. Looks like Advanced Minesweeper. What's up, Knight? Yeah, your favorite name. Lego. Lorak is an extremely rare... Did you hear? She just said hi. Let's see who's on chat. We got Inaminatus. That is a funny name. It's a good name. We've got Laporce. We've got Nedouin. We've got Night Sky. We've got Certifi. Night Sky, yep.
I like that name.
Oh, she likes your name, Knight. Her name is Senevine.
Night Sky. What's your usual name?
What's your usual name? Lorik is an extremely rare example of a habitable world circling a red dwarf star. Originally an independent Asari colony named Esson, it was annexed by the Batarian hegemony, in 1913, causing a minor galactic incident. Despite several attempts, the local terminus warlords have never been able to take Lorik for themselves. Night Sky says, my name is Trevor Ford. Lorik it is an unusual name. Lego says his name is Buzz Lightyear, Defender of the Galaxy.
What?
Do you think that's true?
I think so.
You think so?
That's not true.
You don't think that's his real name?
Buzz Lightyear is a toy and a movie.
It's a toy in a movie. Skeptical Al is skeptical. A low-density world composed of rock, light metals, and a water-based crust. It is tidally locked to Faethar with a sunward hot pole and shadowed cold pole. Water on the sunward side evaporates quickly, traveling over the islands of the habitable Terminator Zone in the form of massive, fast-moving thunderstorms, and finally settling as snow on the frozen dark side. There are fears that the buildup of ice cap mass on the far side may cause axial reorientation over the course of several million years, but Batarian officials dismiss the idea as an irresponsible theory disseminated by counter-hegemonist subversives. He says his name is Clippy the Annoying Paperclip. No, that's true either. Hey Maps, what's up? Yeah, and Senevine actually is named after a character from my first novel. My wife wanted her to have an unusual name, and we had like one of those big 10,000 name books, you know, that we went through. And then we decided, well, we want to have her unusual name, and my wife really liked the name Senevine, which was the name of a character in my book, and, you know, I was a little bit like, well, is that going to be okay? But it really seems to fit her. And she's a princess in the book, so, you know.
Daddy has more of the same books as that. So he can have more for all his friends.
That's right. More books for all my friends.
How many do you got?
I don't know. I have a few. Well, you know what, Anam, I'll tell you, this is not me. Since you brought it up, there's no pressure at all. Hold on. Oh, that's cool. So, Anam, I'll tell you that, thank you, honey. I have a special deal for anyone who watches my stream, or Kata's stream, actually. It is that if anyone wants to pick up a copy of my book, they can PayPal me $20. For that, I will sign your book, and I will ship it at my cost to anywhere in the world, as long as it's not like, you know, Antarctica or something. And a bunch of people have done that. In fact, Salonis, who is really awesome, just did that, got the book, and just left a review on Amazon, which was really a great review. So I was really excited about it. So yeah. So, but you know, absolutely, of course you don't have to either, but if you're interested, you are more than welcome to do so. And I will sign it to whoever you want. I'll sign it to your Twitch name. I'll sign it to your real name. I can... That's interesting. I can sign it to, what do you call it? Destructoid, if you like. Destructoid casters. Signal scans detect a transmitter matching Cerberus encryption. It is registered to an unknown deep cover operative. Cerberus operative life sign is unconfirmed. Other transmissions that match known Eclipse coded communications also detected. Well, yeah, but I don't want to do that right now, honey. Oh, wait, did that... Will I be able to land if I go back to this planet? Did I just mess something up by doing that? Yes, I did, Lego. I made the name up. Because I don't want to do anything. I'm not going to go do missions right now while my daughter's watching. It's going to be scary for her. But, so, if that's what... So I may have to, like, reload this if that's the case. I don't want to miss out on doing that mission, but I didn't have to do that right this second, right?
Launching probe.
Sign it to everything. Alright, well, yeah, if you're interested, Anam, just send me a Twitch message, and I'll send you the email, and then you can PayPal me, and I'll ship it right out to you. That'll be awesome, man, if you're interested. Absolutely. And then the question, Nedwin, was, just now I found a probe that had an anomaly that I launched. And so I launched the probe. And so the question is, I don't want to go down and do missions right now on the planet, cause it's kind of scary, honey, and there's a lot of shooting and stuff, so I don't want you to watch that. So the question is that a problem for, like, will I be able to come back to it? Somewhat, Knight. Over time, as she gets older, we slowly expose her to, you know, different kinds of things, and that's, over time, that means that she's more resilient, because when she gets to something, she's ready for it, you know, so. Yeah, no, I know, Knight, I would do that. Normally, she's just up hanging out with me. I was streaming, and her mom came home a little bit early, so she's just hanging out with me in the room, and I figured it was fine as long as I'm just scanning planets. There's nothing scary about planet scanning. It will still ask if you want to land, okay. She'd probably go whatever. Yeah, I know. I'm sure that's true. Find a view. Oh, I'm out of probes. Need to go get more probes. Okay, so I will come back to Lorak. Yeah, she would. She definitely would. Are you kidding me? I mean, she's got the dice, and she's gonna be a gamer for sure. But she's gonna be a gamer who does a whole bunch of different things. So. Let's see. Get there. Whew, made it. So TP, it's funny. I know, and I was telling him before that that you were sort of my inspiration for some of this, because I was like, oh, we could just relax, have your nice chill cast. I do want to get that. The only problem with doing this is that it's costing money that I wanted to spend for sniper rifle upgrade. Yeah, oh, that's very true, Zyron. I don't doubt it. Well, we'll see if she does. I don't know for sure, but we'll see. Yeah, I know. And actually, I've played some Scribblenauts with her on stream. Yeah, there's a little bit of it. Not too bad, though. I mean, little things like that is not a big deal. And it depends. Everyone's different, you know? Like, who is it? Harris, like, lets his kids watch everything. But I've had discussions with him about it, and he does things the right way, too. He's always present. He always talks to his kids about what they're seeing and all that. That's important, too. Different strokes and all that. It's just her mom and I think that this way is a good balance, because that way as she gets older, we introduce her to things, and she's more and more ready for different things. And so it's worked out pretty well so far. No, she's not reading chat. She's sitting back eating strawberries watching. So she's, as I'm talking to you guys, sometimes I'm reading some things to chat, from chat to her. Knight, that's funny. No, Dad, that's not the way it works. That's funny. They're wondering if you're going to play games when you get older, Cinnamon. What do you think? Are you?
Launching probe.
I'm not gonna do games. I'm gonna be a swimming class teacher.
Oh, you're going to be a swimming class teacher. All right. She wanted to be a firefighter before, but now she's going to be a swimming class teacher. Oh yeah, no. She can't. She is not able to read yet, and she's getting there though. But no, she's not. You have nothing to worry about. Well, you know, you can read a part of Peter Rabbit. Yeah, that's right. And I read you. What did I read you? I read you the Little Prince, right? The Bat Poet. I read you Wind in the Willows. I read you. What else did I read you? I read you. The Phantom Tollbooth. And I read you a bunch of Dr. Seuss books and Curious George, and I even read you a little bit of The Hobbit, although not all of it. Remember The Hobbit with Bilbo Baggins?
Probe launched.
Okay. Night Sky, that's funny. The most realistic kid goal I've ever heard. Yeah, she wants to. She's gonna have to actually learn to keep her face below the water though for a while. She's still working on that process before she goes to the rarefied air of being a swimming teacher. Okay. Let's see. I wish I could kind of move the map around, but oh well.
Only half our fuel remains.
Okay. What is a Baggins? Bilbo Baggins. Alright, let's take a look at this outer orbit first. Aha! Yeah, that's like this red planet. It says Uan Oche. Uan Oche, Uan Prime, is a stony planet encased in ice under a methane-heavy sky. Named for the Uan Consortium, the Batarian manufacturing firm that financed its exploration, Uan Oche's crust provides much of the boron allotropes used in Omnigel throughout the Terminus systems. The area has naturally become a haven for pirates who attempt to steal the refined gel or its ingredients as soon as the cargo ship leaves the atmosphere. Yeah, you know about pirates like Jake and the Neverland Pirates, right? Hey, Pin, what's up? Yeah, no. It's a good question, Lego. I mean, yeah. Pirates are not supposed to steal planets, that's true. Yeah, you know, it sort of will depend. I mean, the thing about Cenevine 2 is that she is, you know, sensitive to that stuff. Like, she's very thoughtful and she's smart and she wants to know about why things happen and under what circumstances and stuff. So it's like, and she's very much a people person who loves people. So we're trying to introduce those things to her gradually. She understands some concepts now about, you know, good guys and bad guys and all that. But she's very much a kid that likes bringing people together. Like, she wants everyone to kind of get along with each other, and she's very good, and she's charismatic, so she's good at doing that. So those things, a lot of that is just gradually doing it. So. Yeah, you introduced Benjamin and Luca to Zaharak, that's right. And Ariana, because you wanted them all to be friends, right? Yep. So. So it's a whoa. So it's a very good question, Lego. I don't think her mom and I have a real answer yet. We're kind of, you know, we're sort of playing it by ear. That was a big mountain. Thanks, Pin. Has she seen the movie Treasure Planet? No, she's seen, let's see what Disney movie. She's seen WALL-E. You like WALL-E, right? She's seen, yes. She's seen Rio, yes. She's seen Romeo and Juliet. She's seen, what have you seen? You've seen Cars and Cars 2, right? What other movies? You saw the Mater movie, just with Mater.
Drove away.
He used to be stuff like he used to be a daredevil.
He used to be a daredevil. That's right. Not Shrek yet, Netowin, but she may. That just hasn't. It just has been like, for whatever reason, it just hasn't happened yet. But at some point, she'll see that.
Rope away.
I'll definitely have to check out that. See a movie called Shrek.
What's Shrek?
It's a cartoon movie. It's about an ogre, about a friendly ogre. Well, he's not friendly to begin with. But yeah, probably not Assassin's Creed. That's. I'd say that's a pretty safe bet. Like, what's an ogre? It's a big, like, green creature, and this ogre lives in a swamp. That's right. Vatar, it's called. Yeah, that's right, Ogre and a Nutty Donkey. Located within the life zone of a dimming orange sun. Vatar would be habitable, except for its carbon dioxide atmosphere and an icy surface that kills most oxygen-producing bacteria.
It's called Wally Who Ventures on Different Planets.
The movie name is Wally Who Ventures on Different Planets. That's a cool name. Yeah, Dota 2. Yeah, seriously, Netone, right? She'd be more mature than most of them. Yeah, different Wally. She'd be more mature than most of the base. Nonetheless. Yeah. Nonetheless, mercenary companies and slavers have numerous strongholds on the planet out of reach of any galactic authority. A statistically significant number of distress signals it's funny, have originated within the 1 million kilometer mark of Vatar. Civilian travel is not advised. Okay. How about scanning? Is that advised? Because that's what we're doing right now. That is a big one.
Probe away.
When you played Diablo 1 when you were 7? Really? Interesting. Ooh, look at that.
Probe launched.
Yeah, that would be a little bit rough for a kid, I would think. I'm trying to remember when I started noticing that stuff. I probably didn't really... I mean, I remember having nightmares, let's see, that I watched Thriller, and I saw Wrath of Khan the same night, the same day. That was a mistake. I think I was like maybe, it must have been, how old was I then? 9? 8? 9? That was not good.
Probe away.
Yeah. First bucket, only 10.
What happened, Daddy?
What do you mean? What happened when? Oh, when I was, oh, just now? Oh, I was just shooting off some more probes.
Probe away.
Why does that grudge you? Because she's letting you know what happened, I guess.
Probe launched.
Are you telling Edie to not keep talking about the probes? You know the name of the computer is Edie. Well, it's her name.
Launching probe.
Because that's what her name is. I read it. Her name is Edie. Her name is Daddy. What?
Launching probe.
No, Lego. Absolutely not. No, I would not. Although I do approve of Batman's pacifism. He's asking if I would let you watch me play a certain game that's kind of scary. No, I would not. Although I do approve of Batman's pacifism, but yeah, no. I don't think anything in Batman, the psychological scary stuff, is suited. Yeah, the shark especially would not be good. But there's other things too. What about Solomon Grundy? You know, I don't think you'd want that either. All right, let's see. So that's Vatar. What else do we have? One more planet here. Sator, a rocky planet with a crushing atmosphere. Sator has been scanned from orbit, but largely left unexplored due to its sweltering conditions. Its atmosphere contains nitrogen, but also an unusually high percentage of ethane, which can coalesce in pockets near the surface. The alumina-heavy crust of the planet can reach glowing hot temperatures during the daytime, reaching the ethane's auto-ignition temperature, creating pockets of flame across the landscape. For this reason, yeah, you have to be careful. For this reason, extravehicular activities... it's like flame. Discouraged on Sator. No company has been willing to invest in exploration. Flame is like fire, like little bits of fire. So sometimes this planet goes with fire, so that's why you have to be careful. So we're just going to scan it from the planet. Yeah, well, fatherhood is it is an interesting experience. I mean, I'll tell you, Lego, that definitely I would have regretted. She's like leaning on me right now. I would have regretted for the rest of my life if I hadn't had this little girl in it. I mean, she's an incredible kid. I mean, I don't know whether it's just like I would have said that about anyone.
No, I'm talking about you in real life.
But she's a really super kid, and it really hasn't. In real life, you're a super kid, yeah. And she's really enriched my life and my wife's life in so many ways. So it was definitely worth it. You were dreaming about you being a superhero? Yeah. What kind of a superhero were you?
Launching probe.
You're a super Centivine and you use fire, huh? Okay.
Yeah, but do you know how old I was?
How old were you? You were a good age? You were 7? 7 was the age. You were 4?
Yes. But be careful of the fire.
And you have to be careful of the fire. Does she play chess? No, she does not play chess, although she may in the future. But she does definitely play games.
When you're a little kid, you can't watch them.
Okay, yes.
Probe launched.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Probe away.
You want to be in a movie with you with a superhero in it, huh?
Probe launched.
Yeah, that's a pretty good deal, Sir Tiffy. A true father will accept his faith with smile on his face alone. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, Lego, also, that you got plenty of time. I mean, you know, you definitely have plenty of time. His name is Lego Freak 59. That's it.
Probe launched.
Well, I don't know. So far, all I've heard is that his name is Clippy the Paperclip and Buzz Lightyear. But yeah, I mean, she still wants your real name, Lego. She's pushing for it. But I will say this, I mean, it's a difficult job for sure. Nice, with the last probe. Woohoo! Yeah, seriously, Lego. Yeah. But, like, that's the thing about her, is that, she, you know, before she was born, one of the things I used to worry about was I thought, well, what happens if, like, she becomes like everything in my life, like my whole life is just, you know, about nothing but her. But actually what happened was that she really enriched my life in ways that it's just hard to explain. Like, I mean, my writing, you know, is much more rich, I think, than it used to be. Everything kind of matters more. And it doesn't mean that people who don't have children don't have lives that matter. Obviously, they matter a lot. But it's just that something about it really kind of gave a perspective, and it really made everything, you know, matter more to me. So, I mean, yeah, she's an amazing kid. I'm very, very lucky. I'm very lucky to have you, I'm saying. Do you think so? Yes, you do?
And I'm very lucky that I have you.
You're very lucky that you have me. Oh, that's sweet. Yay. See? This is why it's good I don't have a webcam. See? Well, because that way they don't see if I'm getting a little bit emotional about what a great kid you are. Okay.
Wait, what are you doing down there?
I'm looking to see what missions and journals I have to do. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go look and see what kind of minerals I need, so I can have an idea of what's going on here. By the way, thanks everybody who came in that I haven't said hello to. It's cool to have all of you guys here. Yeah, exactly. Well, I figured if I'm going to be doing the scanning, I can just hang out with you guys. I know this is not the most interesting thing in the world to watch, but I'm going in the path of my of Inam, the master of Mass Effect, who told us all about what we needed for sorry, roll damage. Who told us all we need to know about things relating to Mass Effect, including how to handle some of these things. Oh, I need another upgrade, which I don't have yet. Oh, I can get both of those things. Ooh. New heavy weapon. All right. Yes. Yes, indeed. 70++ interesting chatters in this time. Need face cam. I know. I understand. All right. I think I don't. Okay, now, you're sure I should wait on this, Net? Really? Because look at how much platinum I have. It's 71,000 platinum. I could get both of these. I could get both of these and still have platinum left over. Are you sure? Hey, Nalakin. Are you sure? Alright. Let's take a look at what he has to say.
Still in its experimental stages, the M622 Avalanche generates a Bose-Einstein condensate within a mass effect bubble, which dissipates on impact, violently spraying the condensate outward and coating the target in a near absolute zero superfluid. The Avalanche is unreliable, at times merely coating its target with ice, defacing exposed skin and freezing armor joints. Such low temperatures cause great damage to electronics like kinetic barrier emitters, which sometimes leads to total systems failure. At the other extreme, the Avalanche freezes flesh and bone, causing... Medigel is a common medicinal salve used by paramedics, EMTs, and military personnel. Still in its
Well, I was just getting into stuff you didn't need to hear. Alright. Yeah, so 12 hours in so far.
Why did you need to hear those stuff?
Yeah, I mean, I understand with, you know, I know Nedwin pretty well, but yeah, I mean, basically he's the, kind of guy, you can find information that, if you put in her name, you might be able to find some stuff on, but yeah, I'm not going to start showing pictures around of my kids, at least not, you know, in a public stream sort of sense. Okay. So basically I have all the things I need without going on more of these journal entries, so I need to decide. I know you are, dude. I know. Okay. So, we've got the Eclipse Smuggling Depot. That's got that. Got this Lost Operative, which I should go do. The Citadel. Alright, so I should go... These are the other ones I need to get. Alright, so I need to go... I think I'm going to go back to Lorak and rescue that Cerberus operative. Pin, then well, goodness. You mean awesome? If she looks anything like me, then awesome. I'm an infiltrator, Nalakin. If she looks anything like me, then that's good. That's what you're going to say, right? I know that's what you're going to say. You were heading that direction, right? Are you talking about that guy who, like, the space tackler is like the person who, like, rushes towards somebody?
No messages for you, Commander.
Here, I'll show you my my cabin, Cinnamon. The space, the guy who like runs at people and is like voom, and then like kind of bashes them. Is that what you're talking about?
Wait, do you have any fish?
I think I do have fish, or I will have fish. I don't know if I have fish yet.
Yes.
Here, why don't you open the door here?
Why?
Oh, Skype with Grandma. Here. We'll be able to spend more time together very soon. Thank you for coming. I enjoyed it a lot. Wait, don't forget your bowl of strawberries. You gotta forget your bowl. What are you doing the room for? Why are you sad? You still get sad? Why are you sad, baby? Oh, because you don't want to hold the bowl? Oh, well, just wait until you get downstairs, sweetheart. Be very careful, okay, cutie? Wait, come say bye to everybody. No? Okay. Okay. Alright, give me like 2 minutes, guys, while I'm consuming my food here. My daughter just left. Thanks, everyone. I like having her come in sometimes and spend some time with me when I'm playing. Because I spend a lot of time with her off stream, obviously. A great deal of it. But I like having sometimes her, you know, spend time and see things that I like doing. It's kind of for fun, so... Alright, so... While I'm eating, I'll provide you something exciting. And that is... Shepard getting down to the music. Nope. There we go. Oh yeah. Yes, I heard that Kelly has to feed those fish. I've heard a rumor. But where do I do that, though? I don't see any fish in there. While you answer that question, Shepard's going to get down. Where do I buy fish? Oh, sure you wouldn't, Ed. Everybody can adapt to other cultures given time. You just need to genuinely, you know, enjoy, you know, getting to know other people. That's all that's required. You can certainly get used to other cultures. I know, right?